And he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Really loud.
Okay. So I have a student that signs to me at lunchtime his sign for chicken, and when he does it, we don't have chicken to offer him. Sometimes I want to offer him that we have a pretzel, so we go like that for pretzel. Or if we have spaghetti, then I want to be able to make sure that he knows what I'm trying to relay to him, that he has a choice to make and he doesn't get frustrated. So even though this is always food, I know that that doesn't mean just chicken, and I want to offer him other things.
Okay, very good. I think that's really important point, because when kids can't sign the exact word that we know is right, like
or
chicken,
speak it,
or speak it, then we teach them the right sign, and we continue to sign the right sign, and then whatever they end up doing with their sign, we accept, because the goal is communication. So if a kid has like a speech difficulty or you know, any other kind of handicaps, then we can give them the sign, and then whatever they sign, if he signs this for food, then you understand, and that's
Correct.
the goal, communication.
Yes.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I would like to be more fluent in sign. How should I learn how to sign faster or more fluently?
Okay, that's a very good question. My suggestion is, if you're learning sign and you're understanding like at a higher level, then some things you can do at home by yourself is you listen to the radio or you listen to the TV, whatever you want, and start practicing signing with them. So whatever they say, you sign. If you don't know the sign for it, that's okay. Just start signing whatever you know. And you know, you might miss signs, and that's fine. You might even hold and write down some words to look up and find how to sign out. And you maybe even try the same, like if there was one song.
I've been doing that with
Yeah, so you can do that with a song. And also you might want to pick one thing that maybe like on a podcast or something that you can hear again and again and again, so that you can build up that speed with it, because you know what they're going to say next. And so that you can start just signing, and then pretty soon you're signing a lot faster. And the other idea is you go to a deaf event. Like every Friday in this area, we have something where deaf people go, and they just sit around ready to talk and help new students and other people that just want to chat with them. And that would definitely build up your signing and your receptive skills.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Did anybody understand any of that conversation? This. I am the teacher in a classroom. Can you come up a little closer? I am a teacher in a classroom, and she is a fellow instructor as well. And we have a boy, let's say his name is John. And John is always needing help or needing correction. Something is always happening. So now watch how you can use your signing skills in your own class or with your own kids or with your husband or anything. You ready? Now, because I might not want to spell his whole name, we might just give him a J, okay? Because at whatever level you feel comfortable with, do that. What did I just say? Does anybody know? No. Can you help? I said, Johnny, can you help him? And she just answered. So having that in mind, when you are in a room and perhaps there is a window even, like you're on the outside of the door, or you're in the hallway and you're at two opposite ends, you can still say, Johnny, where? And she can say, I'll go find him. So you learn the vocabulary you need to know to communicate with other teachers, to be able to help without even saying a word. Because you don't need the other children knowing everything all the time. It's not always good. Is that right? Yes, right. Thank you. By the way, this is my friend. You want to introduce yourself, spell your name, and see who gets it. Okay, so you're wanting to practice more and build your receptive and build up your signing skills. Well, we do have what we call deaf events. And I'm going to be actually typing that in the email that I will be sending out this week. And it'll be 2 links. You can click on those and it will show you the schedule for where deaf go, just to be able to help people learning sign or people just wanting to talk with them. You'll have a variety of people there, deaf, you'll have students from the colleges, you'll have just people that already know sign, interpreters. I mean, it's a big mix of people just coming together just to hang out and talk. And the deaf people are more than happy to communicate with you, especially if you're just really a baby signer. That's fine. They're really proud that you're taking time to learn their language. Okay, so that will be in the email. Also, if you want to visit where I interpret, I can tell you about public events, other things but the ones you can do, the first, usually, sometimes things change, the first and third Sunday, I interpret at Crossroads Church in Oakley, Ohio. That's the big one. And we sit down right at the front on the little stage left. And then the other one I interpret at the second and, the even Sundays, second and fourth, thank you, is Grace Fellowship Church. And that's in Fort Thomas, Kentucky. And that's at 11 o'clock. Yes, and the other one's at 10. Okay, the one in Oakley is pretty lively, has a stage band and everything. It's not like a Catholic church. We do get up, we do move. And the Grace Fellowship Church, how would you describe that?
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable, dressed comfortable in both places, yes. Different styles, but anyway, you're welcome to join and just watch interpreting there because you can learn a lot. That's easy. Possessive is always the palm. Notice it's out forward. When you say I'm going, it's the same thing as me. Possessive, just like a child would do. Mine. Okay?
Is that the same as mine?
My dog, yes. Mine, my dog. Yes. Any other questions? Now, do you notice a difference? Because I'm seeing the same thing with some of you signing. He just signed, watch this. I keep trying to stop it, sorry. Right there, stop. What does his hand do? Can I see that, everybody? Okay, good. Most of you got it. There's a key there. Yours, his. Because more than likely, the person I'm talking about is over here. That's his. That's hers. Okay? And yours can be over there if the person is right there. Like that's yours, right? Yeah. So it's not directly in front of you, but the sign itself is straightforward. Wherever you put that person when you're talking, you have to go back to that place. So remember where you put the person. Okay, what is the difference? Is that possessive? No. So instead of he, it's they. So you're swooping the area. They. So I'm talking about you guys. They.
Doesn't matter which direction you go.
They. I sign it this way. I point, and then I take it and I swirl. Let me see your sign for they. Yeah, you do the same thing. So she's swirling too. So we take our hand, we twist our wrist like that, like woo-hoo. Okay? So just twist it a little bit because we want to get, it's like we're gathering everybody up. We're gathering them, yes. So we're also talking about your direction of which way you go. I might be saying them or, but not them. You see, wherever I put you, I need to make sure I remember where I have put you. Same as he, she. Wherever I put you, I go back to them. Okay, you see that? Not really. Okay. So I've done and I've compared. I can go and put you all in there together. All you guys, all of you. Okay? Here we go. This is possessive. Which way does your hand go? Same sign almost, but you swoop again. These is more like, it's right here, these. Okay, that one gets tricky. People are like, which China? Let me show you, that's a sign for China, by the way. You're going to start on your right, unless you're left-handed. Touch this chest, and you're going to go from here to here. There are variations to that, here to here. There are variations. Sometimes we have a swoop, and I've seen this. Okay, swoop or this. Either way is accepted. Yep, coming up. Oh, actually, it's right here. He's probably going to sign it. We'll go ahead and do this now. Us is the U for us. Okay, and it's this way, us. I've not seen us do this. I've only seen we do this. So here we go. We, us. Let's keep it simple. Question.
Is these just pointing down, or is it like a G?
No, it's just pointing finger. Because pronouns use what? A pointed finger or the flat palm. Yes, so these. I might be saying these. So I'm wiggling, showing you that they're all in this area. I might say these shoes. So I've now gone left to right, right to left. These. Okay. Our is still this hand, but it's cupped a little bit. Give me your two hands. Two hand. Now palms up. You and me means I'm here and you're there. The two of us. Now, if she is over there, I'm going to go the two of us. I can angle it. I'm talking about the two of you, I'm going two of you. So basically I'm pointing with the number 2. Now we're going to bump it up to 3 people. So we have the 3, which you've already learned. Palm up, 3 of us. One more time. Okay, you're asking for the sign run. Take your L hands. And now your right hand latches, touch your thumb, okay? Now loop it around it. And that is going to be your sign for run. And basically, this is the one that runs, okay? Yes?
If you're left-handed, do you go the opposite?
Yes.
You can do the opposite, or do you do the same?
You just, well, it's,
Because I'm left-handed.
when you talk about which direction to go, that doesn't matter.
Right.
Yes, so the sign itself is to run, to run. I can stand right here and just say run. I can move it forward some, run. Any other questions?
I have a question a little bit about, like, when I watched you saying student and whatnot, like, you didn't go all the way.
Oh, good question. So she was noticing when I signed the word student, I wasn't textbook, was I? No, I went student. Student, one hand and everything. That's just how sign kind of evolves. So I'm teaching you the proper form, and you'll see me when I'm signing. This is very acceptable. Student.
That's why I didn't know if it had to be that pronounced.
It doesn't. Everything depends
On who you're talking to.
who you're
signing
talking
with.
to, and if I'm in a more of a professional environment when I'm interpreting or whatever. But conversation, student. I just literally throw it down. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your kid. Any other questions? That was a good observation, yes.
For like 2 of us and 2 of them, I noticed you did more like a hate sign instead of 2. Is that just like we're in?
That's, yes, well, we start you off with the 2 so that you know there's 2. And then it actually, if you notice, when you do a 2, your thumb is right there anyway, right? Yeah. So it's natural, yes, the 2 of us, it ends up looking like a K. And somebody said something about the word take care. I saw you signing that.
Well, I got a little confused because I thought in the video it looked like her thumb was down here, so it was just, you know, instead
okay,
of
so
like
she's saying
this.
in the video she thought her thumb was like this, like peace, instead of 2. The proper sign is the number 2s, because these are, I don't know, a memory aid could be, you have 2 people, you know, these are their legs or whatever, and it's you and them, and you're saying, hey, take care, take care. And it's a 2-syllable, take care. It's not really the proper way to remember, but that's what I came up to my head right then. Good question. Also, did you notice, do you remember what this is, everybody?
I love you. I love you.
I love you. Now, in deaf culture, you know, in hearing culture, we tend to say, I love you very carefully, right? Okay. In deaf culture, because you're a family, when you know sign and you're communicating, this is used often. And it doesn't mean, oh gosh, I love you. No, it is like, hey bud, you're my friend, we're connecting. So you can say I love you to a total stranger if you just met them and you connect. Okay, when they're deaf. Now you notice my friend, do I love her? You know, it's surface, she's my friend, she's been a good friend. Yeah, I love her, but in hearing culture we're like, I don't want to say I love you, you know, it feels weird, that's not normal. But in deaf culture, yes. So now notice this, when I said, she said goodbye, she went like this. Bye, bye, love you. And these are best friend love. Yep, best friend love. I'm gonna put it in the camera. Yes. The reason why is because this is a sign for friend. You have 2 people, and you're like, you know, pinky holding almost, but it's a finger, friend, because these are the people's. Friend. And best friend is you take it and you wrap it. It's not necessarily the letter R, you wrap it. Okay, it's just a little extra there for showing up tonight. Whoever, if you get a flashcard set or if you get them online, I know everybody got a free one. We like to take them, and we actually, with the younger ones, we take them in the book. So if you're reading to your grandkid or, you know, your school kids and you have books around, you just find something and you can take them in books with the pictures. We do have plans to add more flashcards, but I have plans to do so many things. Okay, did we get that? Come a little closer, I want you in the camera. One more time, let's do first name only. Tammy. Okay, remember you can win one time. One time this whole, yeah, and get right in the camera too. Okay, do you know what you want? Do you know which one? Choose the card. Yes. Yes. Someone asked me earlier about a deaf person. Are they going to like move their mouth so I can understand them better when they're signing? This is one example. This is a deaf teenager, and you will see her talking while she signs. So you can help you understand what she's saying. And you're going to watch it one time and see how much you can catch yourself. Okay, notice that sign? Yourself. It's the thumbs up. Yourself, myself, himself. Okay? You're going to watch it and see if you get it. And then, well, here, let's just go ahead and practice it. Oh, yeah, I was going to mention, not all deaf people will have the words on their mouth. Because if they're really deaf, they're not going to be using English. What you'll see on their mouth is their non-manual markers. Like with my mouth, like, or a lot of things like that. Here we go. Now watch her. See what you notice. Okay, practice a clarification right there. What would you do if you didn't understand her at all? Okay, I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing a wave. I'm seeing I don't understand. By the way, slow goes up your arm, not down. Goes up your arm, slow. You go all the way up. So start at your fingers and move up. Yes?
So if you do that, does that just mean slow down?
Yeah, it's like slow down. Whoa, a little bit too fast for me right now. Yes, slow down. Any questions?
Is down your arm another word?
If you did, she asked, is down your arm another word? Down your arm with a sign like this or like this with your hand up, it means to digress. Maybe my health is getting worse. I could sign worse, or I could go, it's not getting good. Or to improve, this means to improve greatly. This means to improve in increments slowly. Good question. Okay, now here we go. Watch this part. And then we're going to back up and I'll see what you said. Okay, you're going to do an interruption. Figure out which one you want. Ah, get it? Okay, did you catch those other words she just said there? She actually signed, okay, this is not pleasing me. Quit it. See if I can drag it here. Watch what she signed. You knew what she signed before. Watch her sign. What did she say? Ah, good. All right, now watch this. Watch it. Ah, did you see this? Okay, that's a discourse marker in ASL. I'll explain that. Here we go. He's 4 months old. He himself, hard of hearing. Okay, left to right for your ears. Hard of hearing. And she repeats it. You can. Like I said, it's not hard of hearing. It could be hard of hearing several times. Okay, now watch this. She's going to sign one you should know. His mom, yes. So that she is his mom. His mom. Okay, you ready? Ah, you saw that now? Ah, she's actually just having a regular conversation with me. And you see how many words she's using that you've already learned in this class? Wow. So that means if you show up to a deaf event and you start to meet someone, you will probably be able to capture some of the words that they're actually signing. For real. Okay, here we go. Now watch. She's going to sign the discourse marker, understand. Okay? So understand like is like, you know, so I'm his mom and now know when he starts, so I would voice it like that. So you know when he starts crying, like understand. He cried. Okay?
So she was asking you, do you understand what I'm
No. No, that is what we call a discourse marker, which means she's just making a statement. So, you know, I might be saying, you know, I need to go to the store, but I don't have time right now. So I would sign, so I'm signing, understand, time, it's all gone. So I can use that as a discourse marker. Okay, now, did y'all want to back up and see what the other deaf girl was saying? Okay, here we go. I want to see what all y'all caught. So tell me what you got. So she started signing, and you'll capture that. You're like, oh, what did she didn't sign. She actually changed her mind. She's going a different direction. So here's her first sign. Ah, what'd she sign? Right. Also, I'd like, I don't even think she said I. She said also like to, and you saw it on her mouth, add. I also want to add. So she was having a conversation with me. Watch that again. Oh, she did sign I. Okay, when she goes to a restaurant. Yep, restaurant. It's like you're wiping your face.
With an R.
Restaurant, cafeteria. And she was saying loud. So she's showing how she uses sign language, and if it's noisy, many times I wish so bad the people I'm eating with knew sign just so I can keep talking, because I'm like, huh? You know, it's hard to hear. And also in church, I can still talk to someone and not interrupt what's going around, you know, around me. It's just really quiet. You can finger spell. You know how to do that really good now. You can finger spell something. Okay, yes, question. Okay, so she's asking if she doesn't understand, she goes to a deaf event and she doesn't understand what they're saying, she might ask them to finger spell. This is a word you're going to learn in this unit. So basically it's like doing the I'm spelling my name. You see how fast that was? So really in finger spelling you just wiggle your fingers. And it's not up, it needs to be down, like your wrist is like this. Yes, finger spell. Now also with that question, I will add that the deaf person, oh my gosh, they're so smart. They know how to communicate. They know how to get the point across to you. And they'll do like miming or something to help you understand.
Well, the reason I asked is because there's no way I would have known that this means add. Like, I would never have known that means add.
Right.
And I don't know if they would be able to tell me any other way.
Yeah. You just, whatever communication works is going to happen for you. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me pause this. Yes. Please? Okay. I'm very proud of him. He's back there and he signed to me. So he didn't have to use his voice very loud, which is awesome in school too with the kids. He said, but you didn't finger spell it. He said, how do you sign please? Okay, please is something from the heart, and it is like the my sign, but in circles. And it's this way. So go down and around. Please.
And then sorry.
Yes, and sorry is, you can use an A hand or an S hand. Either way is fine. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
What about thank you?
Thank you.
Oh, we learned.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's learn our numbers. Are y'all ready? Then we have a game. Yes, question.
What's the difference? Oh, so it's good if you tap the hand?
Thank you so much.
You signed 11, please.
Okay, for the number 11, this is the number 1, right? So for 11, we're going to have 1, 1, right? So that means we're going to flick it up twice. 11. 11. Yes.
The microphone's in the way when you're doing that.
Thank you. I'm sorry how the setup is over here. This is 1, 1, so you're going to go 1, 1 for 11. 12, it's the number 2, and you're going to capture it and flick it up, 1, 2. So I put it literally behind my thumb slightly, and I go 1, 2. Palm is this way though. 12. 12. Okay, now we're going to change it up just a little bit. For 13, this is a 3, right? But this time you're going to close the fingers. And you're going to go down. 13. For 14, same concept. This is a number 4. Close your fingers. This way I know you're in the teens. This helps me know the fingers are not open. Because this later you're going to need for 40. You're going to need it open. So this tells me it's in the teens. 14. And 15 would be the 5 closed, right? Because later 50 will be open. So 5, 15, bend it down. Good. And now, let's back up. Do it with her. 13, 14, 15. Okay, this one. This is the number what? 10. Okay, and this is the number what? Now watch this. I just did 10 and 6. Now watch. Okay, it's fast. I'm just shaking it. So it's like shaking the 10, but it's a 6, so it means it's in the teens. Okay? This is a 10 with a 6 on it, 16. Which means this will be 17. Now notice my palm is different now. It's not up, it's actually palm left. Palm left. 17, so it's up, down really fast. 18, go do your 8. 18, 19, and then 20. It is the G, and we just kind of squish it. This is my favorite one because I do like squishing all of your heads. Okay, 20. Now, if we back up, I'm going to teach you another way because in case you see it, this is also 16 where we rub the pinky. Okay, it's still movement. Rub the finger for 17. Okay, so you can see 10, 6, you could see 16, you could see 16. And that goes on up, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. Okay, any questions? Okay, I'm not going to finish playing that due to time. Let me back up here. I do have one game I want to play with you, and I want to make sure we have time. Actually, I'm going to, the other major concept is negations, and hopefully we'll have time for that. If not, you'll be on your own doing that. So we're going to play a money game now, and you're going to practice counting up to 20. Okay? You're going to be in groups. Hopefully you'll be able to, like the first 2 rows, turn around in a clump of about 6 people. And you're going to work together. What's going to happen is you're going to get bags of pennies, and there are 20 in here. I expect to have 20 back there, ladies, right? And what you're going to do is one person is going to reach in and take them out, and everybody counts all the way up to 20. When you finish that, then you just grab some and put them down, and everybody counts to themselves, and then you sign that number. Okay?
How do you sign Joyce? Like that was a bad choice.
Okay, how do you sign choice? That was a bad choice. You have 2 options. You can say choice, like you have a list of things, and you can pull 2 of them out. That was a bad choice. And the other one is decision. And it's think, decide. So think, decision, right. So I might say, actually, I signed, that was awful decision you just made. Notice I didn't touch my head, because I can do that now, okay? You decide, see, I'm adding other signs. I don't have to sign bad decision if I'm changing to more ASL. So, you decide. Okay, so there are more than one options when you're signing ASL. If you're signing more English, that you decide bad, or that was a bad decision. See, it's not more ASL, it's not more grammatically interesting. Okay, any other questions? Okay, what'd you catch?
No, she knew how to sign.
Okay, let's do it one step at a time and go ahead and show. Right there.
Oh, the
What would you
thumb.
clean up?
The thumb.
The thumb. Let's all try it. You. The next one. Anything wrong there? It can be here or here. Either way. Okay, next sign.
Wrong direction. Backward.
Wrong direction. Goes this way towards your body. The other thing, many times people go and they never stop. This is the sign that never ends. Okay. And next one? That's the number 7. And then my answer was I. Okay?
No. No. No.
Right. No. You got it. Here's the next one. That's very common. I see kind of messed up a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Anybody catch that without reviewing it again?
Nice to meet you.
She did say nice to meet you. Okay, do it one word at a time to see if there's anything wrong. Is anything wrong?
Oh, she's dating you.
She's dating me. Nice to date. Here we go.
Oh, and there goes the thumb.
And the thumb again. And was there one more there? Is that it?
Anna says, no, we're done.